We rejoin you here at Sorrells Field before the start of the contest between Oral Roberts Golden Eagles and the Houston Baptist Huskies. We'll start with starting lineups here for Oral Roberts. In goal for the Golden Eagles is going to be number 0, Miles Matakav. Number 2, Francisco Cianci. Number 3, Javier Palero. Number 5, Patricio Garcia. Number 7, Junior Chavez. Number 10, Jorge Barrientos. Number 12, Dante Brigadia. Number 17, Jose Castro. Number 19, Tariq Nichols. Number 24, Max Rocha-Sonder. And number 28, Brian DeSanto. Now your starting lineup for the home Huskies. Number 3, Khalil Thomas. Number 6, Daquan Thomas. Number 7, Thomas Menke. Number 8, Josue Palomino. Number 9, Dominic Folletto. Number 10, Gianluca Natera. Number 11, Malik Key. Number 12, Daryl Johnson. Number 13, Gabriel Camara. Number 16, Byron Amaya. Number 19, Devin Grant. And in goal for the Huskies is going to be number 31, Jorge Cabrera. Since this is game 2 on Sorrells Field, we'll not go ahead and do the national anthem. The teams will just take the field here. Oral Roberts will start off with the ball here at the first half. Waiting for the whistle to start play. And here we go. Oral Roberts immediately sends it far towards that far sideline. HBU takes it to the far side. HBU switches the ball here. Huskies play a ball to this near sideline far back. The goalkeeper for the Golden Eagles is able to scoop it up, no problem. That ball's touched out towards this near sideline as the Golden Eagles look to push forward. We got offsides call on the Golden Eagles. It'll be HBU's ball. HBU decides to play it short to the back line and take this possession slowly. Ball comes into Jose Palomino. He's going to push it forward towards the middle, and it's going to go all the way to the keeper once again. After a battle off the goal kick, it's going to go all the way to Jorge Cabrera in goal. He's going to play it to the back line on the far side. Josue plays it off to this side. And it looks like HBU's going to play it forward to this near side. It's going to go long, go all the way to the keep again. Ball comes in at midfield. Goes back up in the air off Daryl Johnson's foot. HBU is able to win the ball in the midfield. Looking to slow down and get some space here to make a play. Huskies are going to play it back and switch field here. So we go back to Devin Grant on the back line. Ball's going to get deflected and the Golden Eagles are going to take possession here. Little miscommunication here. It's going to be a Huskies throw-in. Comes into Gianluca Natera. He's going to play it towards Dominic Folletto on this near side, but it's not going to be able to connect to him. It's going to go out for a goal kick. ORU. Fighting for the second ball here in the midfield. After multiple headers here, looks like the Golden Eagles are going to get possession. Not for long as Josue Palomino wins it, and it ends up deflecting off of a Golden Eagles player. And it's going to be a throw in HBU. Huskies are going to play it to their back line here. Huskies switch field back to this near sideline. They'll switch it once again. That ball's going to go all the way back to the keeper for the Golden Eagles once again. The ball's going to go long and it heads back towards the back line of HBU. They're able to take care of it relatively easily. And the ball's played down this near sideline up forward for ORU. And it's going to get kicked out of bounds by HBU for a throw-in. Throw-in comes into his box and played out. That touch comes off sideways and it's cleared out by HBU to the midfield. That's going to be a foul on ORU. They're going to take it quickly as they go out to that far side. And ORU steps in front, takes it. They're pushing forward in the midfield. It's going to be a foul on Daryl Johnson. It's going to be a free kick for ORU, about 10 yards out of the 18. ORU comes in with a free kick into the box. Be headed out by Dominic Folletto. You're going to retain possession here. They're going to try to put it back into the box. And that shot's going to go high and wide out for a HBU goal kick. After a fight in the midfield for the ball, ORU's going to get possession and they're going to put it towards the back line. No one there for ORU, so goalkeeper Jorge Cabrera is going to take it slowly. 37 minutes remaining here in the first half. Scores is 0-0. Huskies have been patient with the ball here, switching sides multiple times, trying to find an angle that they like. Johnson gets past the defender, but his pass is intercepted. Gerald Johnson steals the pass and gets it to Dominic Folletto on this near sideline. He cuts it back towards the middle nicely, taking on multiple defenders. He gets it up forward. And the goalkeeper for the Golden Eagles is able to step up and get it before anything could happen. There's going to be a foul on the play. The ball's going to go to HBU. They're going to send it towards the top side. Ball comes to Jose Palomino on this near side. They'll just push it back and switch fields once again. Ball's going to come up to the top side. HBU is looking to try to take the ball forward. Be a foul on Oral Roberts. HBU take it quickly. Looks like they're going to switch fields here. Jose Palomino's got the ball. He's going to push it towards Gabriel Camara on this near sideline. He was looking to push it into the middle of the field, but the pass was intercepted by ORU. Huskies pushing hard up on the far sideline, looking to push it back in towards the middle. It's stepped in front of and taken away by ORU. There's going to be a quick foul here on HBU. It's going to be ORU ball here at the midfield. Ball comes in long towards the top of the 18, head back in towards Jorge Cabrera. Huskies send the ball long up forward to number 11, Malik Key. He's going to fight for it. It's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick, ORU. Low ball goal kick comes in. It's able to get deflected and stolen away by HBU. Jean-Luc Natera pushes it to the top. Ball's being pushed forward hard. Looks like he's going to dish it out and back. Ball's going to end up with Daryl Johnson in the midfield. He's going to try to put it into the box. Gianluca able to get a foot on it, but it's going to go out off the goalie. It's going to be a corner Huskies here. Daryl Johnson's going to take it. He drops it short and they put it into the box. It's going to go out of bounds and be a corner once again. He'll put it off to Gianluca, who tries to put it back in the box, but it gets deflected. He puts it back into the box after a deflection. HBU has it at the top of the key. Devin Grant puts a shot. It's deflected out for a third corner here. Just above 32 minutes here remaining in the first half. Goes in, the header comes in. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Goal kick comes in past the halfway mark. It's going to be a handball on ORU, unintentional. So it'll be HBU ball. Daryl Johnson's going to play it off as the Huskies push forward. Looks like they're going to switch fields here to Gabriel Camara. He's going to put it up to Dominic Folletto. The pass gets intercepted. ORU's pushing hard on this near sideline.
Keep going, Patty, keep going!
Dominic Folletto is able to step in front, get the ball. Be a foul ORU. Kick in from the goalie goes long after a header. Gabriel Camara is able to trap it and send it to the back line as they switch fields. Ball's going to stay with HBU on the throw-in. To go into the middle of Gianluca Natera. And after a deflection, it looks like it's going to go out for a goal kick ORU. Goal kick comes into midfield as taken by ORU. Trying to work something on this near sideline. They're going to play it in behind the back line. Try to cut it back towards the middle. Ball goes in, it's inside the 18. It's deflected and taken away by HBU. It's going to come to Dominic Folletto here on this near sideline. He's looking for a through ball. Unable to connect on it. Seems to go all the way out for a goal kick ORU. ORU takes it and they're going to play it. It gets deflected back. It's going to go all the way to the goalkeeper. Fisher should pick it up. Goal kicker waving the players forward. Comes in long. Devin Grant's able to win the header. but ORU is going to be able to maintain possession. They're playing on this near sideline here, pushing the ball forward. Yeah. There'll be a foul on Dominic Folletto. Ball's going to be deflected off the quick free kick. It's going to be a throw in ORU. ORU gets a shot off. Goalie Jorge Cabrera is able to deflect it out, but it's going to be a corner here for ORU.
Hit the right zone next. Remember the movement, tag. Pick up, Khalil, pick up.
Ball comes into the near post. Its head's not out yet. At the top of the 18. Huskies able to keep pushing the ball forward to the far side. That pass is eventually intercepted by ORU. They post it forward on that far side. Players battling on the sideline. Ball's cut back in. It's going to be deflected out for a corner kick ORU.
Active, Georgie, active.
Comes the corner for ORU. Headed up and towards this near side. Not out of the 18 yet. ORU wins possession. They put it back into the middle. Looking for space to get something off. Multiple players battling for the ball. HBU comes away with pushing forward. ORU has plenty of defenders back, so HBU is going to take their time here.
Francesco, Patty, left shoulder.
Earl Johnson pulling the ball back and getting it to the back line, switching fields here.
Gain 5, turn.
HBU goes ahead and switches it once again.
Hit, Patty.
Sway Palomino getting the ball on this near side. He's going to push it forward to Gianluca and Tara in the middle. He's got some space. He's going to play it through to the far side. Goalkeeper for ORU is able to scoop it before HBU forward is able to get to it. That ball's going to go out. It's going to be ORU throwing on the far sideline. .24.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Score remains 0-0. HBU wins the ball in the midfield. Gerald Johnson's going to play it forward to Dominic Folletto, but backline defender for ORU is able to get there first. He gets the ball forward, but it's intercepted by HBU. Jose Palomino tries to put a long ball through. Backline defender heads it out. HBU's going to take it quickly, and it's taken away from Gianluca. HBU loses the ball, and ORU's pushing forward in the middle. Ball gets through. HBU's able to maintain possession on this near sideline. Jose Palomino's going to put it into Gianluca Natera. Too hard of a touch as it gets intercepted by ORU. ORU goes to the middle here. They dish it off. And back line is able to step up just in time. HBU takes possession. ORU wins a tackle, but kicks the ball out of bounds. This will be HBU throw it on that far sideline. HBU takes their time here, passing it back to the back line. They're going to switch fields to Jose Palomino. He's going to push up himself and try to dish it off here to Dominic Folletto. Ball's going to go out. It's going to be a throw in for Gabriel Camara. He'll put it back to Gerald Johnson. He's going to switch fields. HBU's preparing a sub here. It's going to be number 20, Nick Coburn, coming on. Ball's going to go out for a HBU throw-in. Nick Coburn's going to come in now. Nick Coburn's going to be coming in for number 11, Malik Key. Rowan comes into Daquan Thomas. He battles through two defenders. He's in the middle of the box, gets a shot off, and it gets saved by the goalie for ORU. Miles Motokev able to handle that pretty easily on the ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper for ORU. He's going to take it slowly here. Ball's going to go in long to that far side, and it's going to get by the defender. Ball's going to come in. He was looking for a shot on goal, and it's going to way over for a goal kick, HBU. Ball's going to go out for a throw on HBU. They'll take it quickly back to Gerald Johnson, who's working in the midfield. Ball gets all the way back to Jose Palomino. Ball here on this near sideline. Dominic Folletto, he's trying to take on multiple defenders, loses the ball. ORU's pushing forwards 2-on-5. Now they dish it off here where they have more numbers. They continue to fight on this near sideline to get something off. Ball is taken back by HBU. After a deflection, it's going to go back towards the keeper for ORU. Ball's going to come in long down this near sideline. It's going to go all the way out for a throw in HBU. 19 minutes here remaining in the first half. After deflection, Dominic Folletto has the ball in the midfield, trying to get to Gianluca Natera, but it's taken away by ORU midfielder. They're going to play it back to the goalkeeper, who sends it forward. Nobody there for ORU on the end of that header. Ball on the back line is going to be shifted fields to this near side. Give it to Gabriel Camara, who's going to give it to Jose Palomino as they try to shift field here in the midfield. Daryl Johnson's working. Ball's taken away in the midfield. Tackle comes in. It's going to be a foul on HBU. Two subs preparing to come in for ORU. HBU, it looks like they're going to be preparing a sub as well. Ball comes in high into the box. Jorge Cabrera is able to get it after one bobble. He's to push it to the far side. HBU is looking to go quickly here. Thomas has space. It's going to go out for a throw in HBU. Ball's taken away in the midfield by ORU. Pass is intercepted though by HBU, and they'll take it slowly and send it back to the keeper, Jorge Cabrera. Johnson working with the ball on the far sideline here. Ball comes in towards the middle for Gianluca. Devon Johnson's going, and there's going to be an offsides call on HBU. So the goal is disallowed by HBU due to an offsides call. Ball comes in long. Tackles in the midfield. It's going to be a foul on ORU. Ball's going to come in long. It's going to go all the way to the keeper. That ball comes in long as well towards the back line of HBU. After a few headers. Looks to be won by ORU as they push the ball on this near sideline. Looks like they're going to take it back though. That ball is deflected out of bounds on this near sideline. The subs will come on for HBU and ORU. Number 17, Jordy Cobo coming on for the Huskies. And number 8, Tanguay Rene. And number 9, Paul Ampasa. The ball's going to go out for HBU throw-in. I'll switch sides here to this near sideline. HBU being very patient. Devin Grant with the ball now. He pushes up to Gerald Johnson. Miscommunication between the Huskies here on this near sideline. That ball's going to be kicked out of bounds by ORU. It's going to be HBU throwing. Twelve and a half minutes remain here in the first half. Score remains 0-0. After deflection, it's going to come in. It's going to be a throw in. ORU. It's going to be a foul on ORU right at midfield. HBU's going to take it quickly. Gerald Johnson going to try to put it on that far sideline. Connects on the pass. They take it back one pass. Takes the defender on a one-on-one. Second defender comes up for help and is able to clear it out. HBU switches fields here, and they're going to send it back to their keeper, Jorge Cabrera. As we resume play with a new ball. HBU push it on that far sideline. Slowly working up towards midfield. Looks like they're going to send something to this side of the field. They do. Gabriel Camaro has the ball. He's going to send it back once again. Ball's going to get to Josue Palomino. HBU sends it back to the back line once again. Jorge Cabrera's going to take the pass this time to Devin Grant. That ball's going to come into Nick Coburn, who's going to get it out to Gabriel Camara, who's trying to push it towards the middle. Let's say Palomino gives it back to Cabrera as they switch sides to Gerald Johnson. He gets up to the top side here. HBU's got some space here now. Looks like the piece they're looking to start up this whole time. And it gets off to the far side. Ball comes in across. After it gets deflected one side, this goes all the way through to this near side. ORU's trying to push it. He gets by the forward for HBU, and he puts the ball forward onto the far sideline, and it's kicked out by HBU for a ORU throw-in. 9.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Score still 0-0. After a miscue header by the Huskies, is going to go out for a corner kick. ORU.
George, your ball. Yeah, hold your shape. Pull Max out of it. Max, go take it. Get George back out of it. Pull George out. Lalo's still at the top. Georgie! You're at the back of it, Patty. Lalo's still in the same shape. He's at the second level. He's PJ's in the box.
Ball comes into the far side and is punched out by Jorge Cabrera. A one-timer by ORU goes out for a goal kick, HBU. After that long ball comes in, it's headed off to go out and stay with HBU for a throw-in. Looks like they're going to take it quickly here. And they'll slow it down and give it to Gabriel Camara. Throw comes into this near sideline to Nick Coburn, who gives it back to Camara. HBU looking to switch fields quickly here. Ball comes into the top side and deflected. It's going to go out for a goal kick, ORU. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Up, PJ! Up, PJ!
Goal kick comes in right at midfield. HBU wins the second ball. Sends it back to this back line. There's going to be a foul here on ORU.
Stay there, D. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Step out, Terry. George, see your hips. See your hips with Brian. Brian, hips.
Ball comes in after switch field to Jose Palomino. He puts it back into the middle to Gianluca, but it doesn't connect. After a deflection, it gets back to Daryl Johnson on the far sideline. He's looking to cut back in. Goes all the way back. HBU's going to shift fields here. Ball comes in this near side. Jordy Kobo is pushing forward hard. He's looking to take multiple defenders on. He gets it to the midfield to Gianluca Natera, who puts a shot on goal. Goalie's able to step in front of it quickly for a save. 5 minutes left here in the first half. Possibly the most dangerous attempt of the game so far. HBU plays it back to Jorge Cabrera once again. HBU has been very patient with the ball this half. Let's see if they try to get it more aggressive or stick with the same tactic they have in the whole first half. Jordy Kobo puts it out to Nick Coburn on this near sideline. He tries to cut it back in, and it's going to go out for a corner kick, HBU. Corner goes out off the head of a defender for ORU for another corner. That corner goes through and nothing really doing for HBU. They try to send it back towards the box. It's punched away by goalkeeper for ORU. Still no definite possession until now. ORU looking to push the ball forward with a long ball through to the far side. It's corralled, and they're battling for it inside the box. HBU is able to clear it out. ORU takes possession in midfield and puts a shot on from outside the 18. That's going to go high and wide left for a goal kick HBU. Two and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. Score remains 0-0 as ORU pushes the ball forward in the midfield. Ball's played to this near sideline. ORU defenders having to work quickly to get to the ball before it gets out of bounds. Bad touch is won by ORU, but a bad Jordy Koba wins the ball. That's getting taken away immediately. And sit back to the back line of HBU, who kick it to Jorge Cabrera, who slows it down for HBU. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Both teams looking for a late goal here to take momentum into halftime. Ball gets kicked off of an ORU defender. It's going to go out of bounds for a HBU throw-in. Jose Palomino trying to put it into the back line. It's deflected off a couple of players. ORU hooks it back in towards this near sideline, but Jose Palomino is able to step in front of it. After that ball is deflected out of bounds, it's going to be an ORU throw-in. Under a minute left here. Throw-in's going to come long down this near sideline. And HBU is able to win it. They're going to kick it back in towards the midfield. ORU is able to get the ball. He's trying to push it forward onto goal. And it's going to be an easy ball for Jorge Cabrera. 30 seconds left. They're going to push players forward here by HBU for one last shot for the half. Ball's coming in long. The far side's headed back towards the back line of HBU. HBU tries to send one ball in. It's deflected in the midfield. And at halftime, score's going to be 0-0. 2 shots on goal for the Huskies, and that's about it for the first half. Not a whole lot of action in the box. We'll join you in 15 minutes when we come back for the second half. So we rejoin you here at Sorrells Field for the second half. Score remains 0-0. HBU is going to start off the ball this half.
Let's go, Blue. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Blue. Come on.
And here we go.
Go on, Georgie. Higher. Let's go.
HBU starting off the same strategy they had in the first half, trying to play the ball back to their back line and slowly setting up their attack. Oral Roberts came aggressive with pushing and pressuring the back line, so they had to send the long ball over the top. Joel Johnson has the ball in the middle. He dishes it off to Nick Coburn, who tries to get past the back line there for Oral Roberts, but is unable to do so. That ball is sent long to the back line HBU and headed back straight to an Oral Roberts forward. And a shot comes off a bounce. It's just high over the crossbar. He's going to go out for a goal kick. HBU wins the second header and push it back to ORU's backline, who send it back to the keep. He sends this ball to this near sideline, and the touch goes high up on top of the press box. That's going to be a throw in to HBU. That ball is sent up towards the forward for ORU. And HBU just clears to kick it out for a ORU throw-in. That ball is sent into the top of the box. Hasn't been cleared out yet. Goes in towards goalie. Jorge Cabrera is able to scoop it cleanly. Ball goes into Daryl Johnson. Doesn't get a full touch on it. It's taken away by ORU, and they're pushing forward here. Ball is taken away by Devon Grant. He sends it forward. Nick Coburn's looking to fight for the ball here at the top of the 18. Ball is won by ORU midfielder, pushing it up to their forward on the far sideline. He's going to send it towards the box and it's going to be headed out. Deflection off ORU forward. Kept in bounds by HBU. They're battling for it on that sideline, and it gets sent down further towards midfield. After a few headed balls, ORU comes up with it, and they're going to put something in on the box. Jorge Cabrera scoops it without a problem. The sub preparing in for HBU. Jorge takes his time with the ball, sends it towards the back line. Looking for the second ball. There's going to be a foul on ORU. HBU is going to take it to the back line here. They're going to push it forward on this sideline. Daquan Thomas fighting with the defender, and it gets deflected off his leg. It's going to be a throw in ORU. Comes up to this near sideline. Second ball is won by Jose Palomino. HBU's going to push it back towards their goalkeeper. He decides to switch fields with it to Gabriel Kamara. Huskies have the ball around midfield on the far sideline, looking to make a pass up forward. And there's going to be a foul called on ORU on that tackle. HBU continues the strategy they had of being patient with the ball, waiting for their opportunities. They're going to push it forward here on the far sideline. Cutting in towards the middle, a deflected pass comes into ORU forward. Westway is able to stop his momentum and deflect his pass. Possession stays with ORU as they push forward towards the top of the 18. He kicks it off here to the near sideline on a through ball. Nobody on the end of it's going to go out for an HBU goal kick. Sub coming on for the Huskies is going to be number 4, Don Snellick. Stop the clock here for an injury, ORU player. ORU's preparing a sub here. Most likely for the injured player down on the ground.
Thank you.
Injured player for Oral Roberts is Lalo Castro. He's being helped off by his teammates here. Hopefully he'll be alright. Looks like a left leg injury. And coming on in his place is going to be Sam Pastas. Alright, Cabrera's going to send it to the midfield. ORU wins the second ball. A touch comes into the forward. He's taking on the defenders all by himself. Alright, comes in, slides in, gets the ball for ORU can get a chance out of it. Ball's taken away from HBU backline defender. And Jorge is able to come up and make the save before anything could happen. Looks like he's going to decide to tell the players to push forward so he can put the ball over here on this sideline. Ball's coming in long. It's going to go out for Golden Eagle throw-in. A foul on ORU on the throw-in. Just under 38 minutes remaining here in the regulation. HBU's cutting the ball across the middle. Looks like they're going to switch fields. And Snellick push it forward to the forward on the far sideline. He's able to keep it inbounds momentarily before losing control. And it's going to go out for a Golden Eagle throw-in here. Ball comes into the 18. It's going to go all the way to the goalkeeper for ORU. He's going to roll it to this near sideline. It looks like they're going to push it forward. ORU's going to take their time with it now. They're going to continue on this sideline here. Coming back towards the middle. Cuts it towards the 18. Trying to get something through the middle. He does, but it's not near the 18 anymore. ORU being patient here, trying to get the most out of this opportunity. Ball comes into the middle and is headed into the midfield where Dan Snellick kicks it up to the top. Jordy with the ball gets it back towards Gabriel Camara. Gerald Johnson's going to play it forward for Jordy Cobo. And the ball's going to be kicked out of bounds for a throw in HBU. Johnson loses the ball in the midfield on a tackle. ORU's pushing forward with numbers here. Ball gets deflected by Dan Snellick. Daryl Johnson working hard for a ball on the sideline. Doesn't complete the tackle as ORU continues with possession inside the 18. Ball's trying to cut across, but it's deflected. Possession remains with ORU. He's putting it on for a shot on the box. That one's going to go way over the goal towards the president's house. This would be a goal kick, HBU. Just under 35 minutes here remaining. Score remains 0-0. Ball's played in towards the back line of ORU. Goal kicker takes it. Header's won by Devin Durant. That ball's going to end up near midfield. Dan Snellick's going to end up with possession. ORU's going to prepare a couple subs here. Daryl Johnson working with the ball in midfield. Daryl Johnson going to push it forward on the far side. Looks like they're going to try to put something into the box here. They do. It's going to go on the far side. It's going to be punched away by goalkeeper Miles Matikev of ORU. And it's going to be all sides calling HBU ORU ball. Ball's being pressured back onto the back line of ORU. Ball comes in low and hard. Dan Snellick heading it back towards the middle. That ball gets past Daryl Johnson. ORU making a run. They cut it in the middle here. They're sending people into the box here. It looks like they're going to put something on. That ball's going to be headed out. And back towards ORU forward. He tries to take on the defender by himself, but the defensive back line for HBU is going to clear it out. This will be throw in Oral Roberts. Coming in for ORU is going to be number 2, Francesco Cianci, and number 16, Christos Smirlis. Ball gets into the midfield now. Ball comes towards the back line of HBU at the top of the box, and they send it out. ORU retains possession momentarily. Dan Snellick walking with the ball in here, trying to push it up towards the half line. Takes his time and sends it to the back line. HBU preparing a sub here. It's going to be Dominic Folletto. Daquan Thomas pressuring the ball here. That allows Khalil Thomas to catch the intercepted pass, so HBU can control possession. That ball gets switched fields now. Daquan Thomas has the ball. Looking to send it in towards the box. Comes in a little short, headed in towards the box. And this could be a offsides call on HBU. 31 minutes remaining here in regulation. The score remains 0-0. ORU shifts the ball to this side of the field. They're looking for space to get something into the box, and the pass gets intercepted. HBU going to push the ball up with Daquan Thomas. He's got space now. He's going to put it in towards the top of the box, and Nick Coburn, who's going to take possession, put a shot on goal. It's a tip off the goalkeeper's hands out for a corner. Great shot, Nick Coburn, and a good save by ORU goalkeeper Miles Motakaf. This is going to be a corner kick HBU, and Dominic Folletto's going to come on here for the corner for Daquan Thomas.
Number 9, Dominic Folletto.
Focus, Flo! Focus! Back it! Maxie, don't cheat out too much!
John Lucas taking the corner kick. He puts it in, bends it in, it's punched out. Dan Snellick gets it in. It's going to go back to Dominic Folletto, who pushes it to Gabriel Gamera. They're taking their time here, waiting for ORU to step out to him so they can send the ball back into the box. Dust now with a shot. It's going to hit the side netting. And it's going to be a goal kick, ORU. ORU is going to prepare a sub here with 28.5 remaining. That shot's going to go wide and high for a goal kick HBU. Coming on for ORU is going to be number 9, Paul Impensad. Going to take the place of number 12, Dante Brigida. Barrera sends that ball forward. And there should be a foul on ORU. A little push in the back. Earl Johnson with the ball. He's going to switch sides and get to the new sub, Dominic Folletto, on this near side. He's going to get it deflected. He keeps pushing it forward on that near sideline. Trying to cut back here. It's going to go out of bounds for a Husky throw-in. Khalil Thomas comes in, passes Dominic Folletto, sends it back to Gerald Johnson, gets through his legs. ORU's pushing forward. He's got space, looking for somebody to get the ball to inside on the box. Cuts it across now. It's going to go all the way through. And Jordy Koba is able to get on it before it goes out of bounds. It does so now, but it's going to stay with the Huskies for a throw-in. Jorge Cabrera got pressured and pushed it to this near sideline. It's going to go out for a throw-in by ORU. ORU pressuring in towards the top of the 18. That ball's going to be deflected. Dominic Folletto's going to take possession here on this near sideline. He's going to get it back towards Dan Snelling. A great touch and pass to Gerald Johnson. A give and go there. Get it to Gabriel Camara and retain possession as the Huskies look for something on that far sideline. Huskies send that ball long. It's going to go out for a throw in. Golden Eagles. Throw comes in long as near sideline. Kicked back in. Huskies send it to the back line. Devin Grant's going to send it forward. Oral Roberts wins the header. Who will win the second ball? It's going to go out for a Huskies throw in. Huskies being patient here. They're going to shift fields here. Making Oral Roberts forward pressure and run a lot. Foul's going to be called on Jordy Cobo. It's going to be an ORU ball. Ball's going to come in long towards the box. It's be headed back towards the middle of the field. ORU ends up with the ball at the top of the 18. Try to get a shot off. It's deflected immediately. Dominic Folletto is going to pull it, and that's going to be a red card on ORU. Red card's going to come on Paul Ampensaw. So after the red card on ORU, ball's going to be kept with the ORU backline. HBU is going to be pressuring the ball here. Ball's going to get bounced over the backline. They're going to play it back to Jorge Cabrera. He's going to take his time here. After pushing up to this near sideline, Huskies switch field for space. Nothing going on that side, so they'll try this side once again. Now they're going to work the middle here and try to kick it out on that far sideline to Gabriel Camara. That ball is stepped in front and kicked out for a throw in HBU.
Chris, not too deep. You're too deep, Chris.
Throw comes in that far side. Jean-Luc and Terra looking to have the ball. ORU is going to be able to step in front and get possession. They look to push it and they turn around and send it back to the goalkeeper. Good pressure by HBU forward Gianluca Terra. HBU is going to prepare a sub here. Ball's going to come in towards the midfield. And Golden Eagles are going to press on that far sideline. It's a race between the defender and the forward. This will be a foul. Has to be a yellow card on defender. This will be a yellow card on Gabriel Camara. The Golden Eagles are going to set up a set piece here after the yellow card. We got 21.5 minutes remaining here in the game. Score remains 0-0. Ball comes in low, it's tipped, and Jorge Cabrera makes a save as they go over the top of the goal for a corner. Corner comes in, has to be headed out by Devon Grant. HB tries to save the ball in. It's going to stay out on that top side. And it's sent back in towards the box. It's going to be flicked away to this near sideline. ORU is going to get possession. And defender's able to clear it out. ORU is going to keep possession here. Try to send something to the top of the box. It's going to be flicked out to the Dominic Folletto here on this near side. He's going to turn and run with it a little bit. ORU's having to send guys sprinting back because they're playing with a man down. And Snellick with the ball now. He's pushing it forward here to Dominic Folletto on the near side. Dominic Folletto cuts back, looking to push it into the middle. It's going to be deflected out for a corner. We're going to have two subs come on for HBU. It's going to be number 11, Malik Key. Number 23, Tim Watson coming in.
Number 23, Tim Watson. Number 11, Malik Key. Corner Huskies.
Focus! Focus! Active on the second, Chavez! Just active on the second!
Corner comes in, going to come high to the top of the box to Dan Snelling. He tries to put something on the goal. It's deflected. Speed's taken off of it, and the goalie's able to scoop it up no problem. So 19.5 remaining here, scored 0-0. 2 subs coming in for ORU here. Gonna be a foul on ORU. That ball comes in towards the top of the box. It's headed on. It's going to be wide out for a goal kick. We're going to bring in on the subs here for ORU. Number 12, Dante Brigida is coming in, and number 8, Tigre Guerrero. Jorge sends it up. It's going to be up on the top side. HBU looks like they're going to switch fields here. Tim Watson cuts it back though. Push it forward on that far side. Ball's coming back in towards the middle. HBU going to take their time now and push it back. Now that the ball is pushed forward. Who's going to get to Dominique Folletto, who's going to cut in, pass it to Gianluca, who's going to put a ball across the box. There's no one going to be able to get it to the end of it. It's going to go out for a goal kick, ORU. 17.5 minutes remaining here. Score remains 0-0. Goal kick comes in, it's headed back in towards the middle of the field, and a bad touch almost gets by the back line of HBU, and it's kicked out for throw-in Golden Eagles. Ball stolen away and pushed forward, but quickly sent back. It's going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick, HBU. Pass ended up being intercepted by a midfielder for ORU. He tries to play it long, unable to do so. It gets intercepted. Tim Watson looking to push this ball over to the near sideline. Dominic Folletto looking to cut it back in towards the middle. Daryl Johnson finds his partner in the middle, but miscommunication on where they're going to go with it after that. Ball's going to be launched back to the goalkeeper, Jorge Cabrera. HBU switches the field once again. Tim Watson puts it to the top of the 18, looking for the deflection. A bad touch gets to Nick Coburn and puts it out to the top. It's crossed. That's going to go out for a goal kick. ORU. Sub going to come on here soon for HBU. a sub as well for Oral Roberts.
Tongi's up. Tongi's up.
Ball goes long, and after a couple bounces to get past the back line of HBU, he kicks it out for a throw in. ORU. Subs come on now. It's going to be number 6, Daquan Thomas, for number 20, Nick Coburn. Throwing on that far sideline. They're going to kick it into the far side of the box. It's going to get down. Tim Watson fighting for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be HBU throw in. Dan Snellick goes for the long ball towards Dominic Folletto on the side. He gets a nice touch on the ball, is able to control it. He's pushing towards the top of the box, puts a shot in on goal. And goalie scoops it up, no problem.
Blake, just anticipate a little bit.
Higher turn. Higher turn.
Anticipate the diag. Miles has got you covered. Second one. Miles, give the chance, brother.
Forward. Forward.
HBU able to steal the ball away, and Daryl Johnson will bring it up in the midfield.
Shift out to it. Just force it backwards.
Here and push it back here to the back line.
Tighter. Tighter.
And Snellick in the midfield now with the ball. He's going to switch sides, and the Huskies are going to push forward here. A little give and go by HBU, the top of the 18, and it's deflected away. Ball still in play here. They're going to have a whistle.
Squeeze your lines. Squeeze your lines.
Couldn't exactly see what the call was out there on that far sideline. But it will be ORU ball.
Off Tongi, Miles.
Just under 12 minutes remaining here in the regulation. Score still is 0-0.
Javier, Tarek in the box.
Relax, Dante. Relax.
Be a foul on HBU.
Wait, Patty, get it sorted back there.
Max, give us a chance. Give us a chance to go get it. Sully, run there.
Here comes the set piece. Chip comes in high. Jorge Carrera snags it, no problem. They'll be patient and wait for people to run forward.
You gotta drop for us. You gotta drop for us, buddy.
Or just gonna play it to Daquan Thomas, but backline defender's gonna win the header. ORU wins the second ball, but Gianluca takes it away easily. Nobody there on the end of his through ball, and the goalie's able to walk over and pick it up himself.
Easy! Let us get up! Boy, we're gonna go central for us. Slide inside so you don't want to strike the ball. Why did you put it down?
Second back. Time, George.
Header goes high in the air. Second one won by ORU.
Referee!
Shot is going to go in over the crossbars and go out for a goal kick.
Face it, come on.
Goal kick comes in pretty far. He's going to get over the first challenge. Daquan Thomas is going to end up winning the ball. He's going to push towards it. He's going to put a shot near the goal. Nothing doing there as Miles Matakev's able to scoop it up. 9.5 remaining.
That's a high kick! He's kicking it on his face! Emily, Christmas referee! What do you mean it's not high? It is high! No. I got enough. What is it?
That ball is stolen away back and forth here. ORU is going to end up sending it towards their forward here on the near sideline. After deflection, ORU loses the ball to a nice slide tackle by Devon Grant. HBU is running with space. Lee Key pushing the ball on the far sideline. Battling for the ball. That's going to be kicked out for an HBU throw-in. ORU wins off a slide tackle and switch field here. Try to send that ball forward. There's no one there. It's going to go out for a HBU throw-in. After battling on the ground there, HBU comes up with the ball. Tim Watson tries to get towards the top of the 18 to Gianluca, but it's deflected. Dominic Folletto with a shot. It's deflected by backline defender. Cleared out to this near sideline. It's going to go out for a HBU throw-in. Throw-in comes into Dominic Folletto here on the sideline. And it's stolen away. ORU running with the ball here on this near sideline. HBU is able to get the ball away. Ball goes out to be HBU throwing on the far sideline. They're going to push the ball forward here. They've got space and a runner, Gianluca, at the top of the 18. He's able to take it away, but it's deflected and sent out over to our near sideline by ORU. It's to be throwing HBU. And Snellick battling past two defenders of ORU. Getting out to Dominic Folletto on this near side. As the pass is intercepted, sent forward by ORU. Long ball's going to come in. Race to see who will get there, and it's going to get out of bounds before anyone can get to the end of it. Throw HBU. Ball sent forward by ORU here in the midfield. They're looking for something in the box, but they'll play it back. Trying to set something up here. Defender pushing the ball forward. And Snellick steps in front. Daryl Johnson ends up with it. It's going to be a 3-on-3 here. They push it forward to the far side. Trying to set something up here in the box. He's taking the defender one-on-one. Shot gets deflected. Gianluca's going to end up with the ball on the far side. He's going to battle two defenders and have it just stripped away. That ball is deflected, but it's going to stay with ORU. 4:40 remaining here in the regulation. ORU has a player down. They're going to continue to press forward with the ball. ORU player now up and with the ball. He's pressing forward, and he'll kick it off to the side on the far side and put it in towards the box. It's going to get all the way through. ORU retains possession here. And Gianluca ends up winning the ball, sending it forward to DeQuan Thomas, who controls possession here. Daryl Johnson's running up with the ball here, approaching midfield. He's going to send it forward on the far side. Dan Snellick with the ball here. He's pushing forward, looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets off the 18 to the back line defender. Devin Grant's going to end up winning that ball here on this near sideline. He'll push it forward. Dominic Folletto gets the ball. That ball's going to come out for a throw-in. ORU. And a couple of subs coming in. Number 7, Junior Chavez for ORU. And number 8, Josue Palomino coming in for the Huskies. 3 minutes remaining here in regulation. Throw comes in long on the near sideline. It's headed out by Dominic Folletto. It's going to stay with ORU. Ball's crossed to the back line of HBU and it's cleared out. HBU continues to try to press the ball forward here. And Snellick going to switch fields here to Devin Grant. Out here to Khalil Thomas, back to Devin Grant, and a new sub, Josue Palomino. HBU pushing numbers 4. They have Daniel Johnson at the top of the key. It's deflected away. And Tim Watson hustling to slow down the rush of ORU. Josue Palomino fighting for the ball. Ball's kicked out to this near sideline, looking to cross it. Ball's kicked back into the middle. Looks like a shot's going to go deflected and end up going in towards the midfield. Daryl Johnson's going to end up winning it. To push forward on that far sideline, they can't keep it in. It's going to be a throw in. ORU. One minute remaining here in the ball game. Score remains 0-0. It remains so. Believe we will head into extra time. Ball comes in at the top of the 18 and it's going to be kicked out. It's going to be a throw in HBU. Dominic Folletto is going to throw it back to Daryl Johnson. Gives it right back to Dominic.
He's off! He's off!
To pass forward. And it's going to be offsides on the Huskies with 30 seconds remaining here.
Chavez, this channel. Hold it, Miles. Hold it. Chavez here to me. Miles. Wait. Hold. We're in front. Yeah.
15 seconds here in the regulation periods. Ball sent to this near sidelines. It's going to go out for a throw in HBU. So after a short break here, we'll return to our overtime period here. Oh, we welcome you back here for the first period of extra time. Golden goal scoring is in effect. HBU will start off the ball. There's 10 minutes on the clock. There's also a substitution for the Huskies. Number 22, Nikola Vujacic is going to come on and play forward. After a push forward on this near side, the Huskies play it back and switch fields here. I'll say Palomino. That ball is played forward by Jose Palomino. HBU is going to win the second ball. Reminder that ORU is playing with a man down. A red card late in the second half. That ball's going to be played forward, and it's going to get past the intended target and cleared out by ORU. Thrown comes in by HBU. It's going to go to the keeper, Jorge Cabrera. HBU switches fields once again. They send it forward into the middle and dish it back out. HBU looking to push it forward on the outsides. That ball comes in over the top to Miles Madageff, who was able to scoop it up easily.
No, Brian!
Balls end up won by Jordy Cobo in the midfield. He gets it taken away momentarily and gets back to him. Ball gets pushed towards this near side, but it's deflected and tipped over the side. Josue Palomino in a battle for the ball here. He's going to play it back to the far side. Jorge Cabrera's going to end up getting in front of it and slowing it down. After a battle right there on this near side, HBU wins the ball. Nikola Vujacic gets it out to the outside. That ball's played in towards the middle. It's going to be cleared out. Chavez unable to retain possession, but it intercepts the pass at the back line. This will be a foul on Oral Roberts. HBU plays it to this near side to Tim Watson. He's going to play it towards the top of the box. That's going to be deflected. That's going to go to this top side. Quan Thomas with the ball. Looks like he's looking to try to put it into the box. Jordy Cobo loses control but gets it out to the outside. HBU taking their time here. Ball comes in to Tim Watson up at the top here. The 18, he tries to put it in towards the goal. It's deflected away. There's a man in the box, Daquan Thomas with the ball. He's fighting to get some space. Dominic Folletto at the top of the 18, still battling. And keeper's able to dive in front of it and save it with 6 minutes left on the first period of overtime. Tim Watson wins the header. Dan Snellick wins the second one, but is able to come down with possession, but is able to deflect it off to the far side. HBU taking it up slowly. Cutting back into the midfield. Looking to get something up on the top of the box. Josue Palomino is going to be able to take control here. He's got nobody in front of him, looking to push it out towards that far sideline. They're going to send it into the box. It's going to go over the top of the goal for a goal kick. Sub for ORU going to come in. It's going to be number 12, Dante Brigida.
For ORU, number 12, Dante Brigida.
Come on, Dante.
Tongi's up! Keep working, Max. Keep working. Make sure the shape's right, Max. Well done.
Sub being prepared here by HBU. There's 4.5 remaining in the first half of overtime. A bad touch by Josue Palomino ends up in ORU's hands, but they're unable to keep possession as Tim Watson pulls the ball up here near the midfield. Jordy Cobo pushing on the outside. He's going to get it up forward, and it looks like it's going to go out for a goal kick. ORU. Sub coming in for HBU is going to be number 10, Gianluca Natera, coming in for Jordy Cobo.
Substitution for the Huskies, number 10, Gianluca Natera.
Come on, Blue! Come on, Blue! Communicate. Communicate who's up.
Header won by Josue Palomino, but it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper for ORU. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first period of OT.
Squeeze, Chris. Squeeze, Chris. Squeeze.
The kick comes in. This is near sideline. It's going to be headed back towards the back line. And ORU is going to kick it out for a Husky throw, and they'll take it quickly. That's near sideline. Tim Watson ends up with it again, tries to cut to the outside. He gets it to Dominic Folletto, who tries to put a ball behind him. It's going to be a foul on ORU. HBU is going to take it slowly here, try to set up a free kick opportunity, sending players forward. We're going to tear to take it here for the Huskies. Luca takes it, puts it towards the back post. It's going to be headed towards the near side, and it's scooped up by goalkeeper Miles Matikev. 2 minutes remaining here in the first period of OT.
He's off. We'll take the offside.
Ball back to the back line. It's going to be pushed up all the way to HBU's back line. HBU pushing forward with the ball here in the midfield. They're going to push it to this near side on a good through ball. Dominic Folletto at the top of the 18 kicks it off to Gianluca, who cooks it in low. It's to be kicked out for throw in HBU. They're going to take it quick. Tim Watson's going to come in and center the ball to Josue Palomino, who's going to switch fields here. They're going to send the ball into the box here. It's going to go long. Dominic Folletto comes up with it. Josue Palomino puts it right on goal. Deflection off the goalkeeper. He's able to recover and make the save with 1 minute remaining here in the first period of OT.
1 minute remaining, 1 minute remaining.
That ball is headed 3 times by the back line of HBU. And it's going to be a foul on HBU. It's going to be an ORU ball. 30 seconds remaining here in the first period of OT. That ball's going to come into the box. It's going to be headed out. 10 seconds remaining.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And the first period of extra time is over. We'll take a, I believe, 2-minute break before starting the second period of overtime. We'll be right back after this. Come back here for the second period of overtime. The ORU Golden Eagles will start with the ball this time, still playing a man down. Waiting for the starting whistle now. ORU trying to send a ball along to his near sideline. It's going to be headed out to DeQuan Thomas, who's able to maintain possession, get it back to the back line. It's going to take their time here. HBU's going to play that ball in. It's going to go all the way to the keeper. Ball sent long towards the back line. Header won by the Vaughn Grant. Taken in the midfield. That's Palomino looking to push it up forward. It's going to go to Gabriel Camara here. Dish it off to Daquan. He takes the defenders 1-on-2. Draws the foul. HBU plays it back and switches fields. John Luca trying to center a ball in across. It goes all the way through. This is going to go out for ORU goal kick. Sub coming on for ORU is going to be number 10, Jorge Barrientos. Ball's going to go out. It's going to be an HBU throw-in. 8 minutes left here in the second period of OT. Ball ends up going out, being HBU throwing. They'll play it back to the back line. Ball centered to Gianluca Natera. He stripped away the ball. Gabriel Camara's going to come up with it. So he gets the ball over to Tim Watson. He's going to send the ball into the box. It's going to get through and go out. It's going to end up being goal kick 8 for ORU. Ball comes in to the back line. HBU plays it back to goalkeeper Jorge Cabrera. I look to swing it to the near side of the field here. Ball is pushed forward to this far sideline, and it's going to go out for a throw in ORU. After a few deflections, HBU wins the ball on the far sideline. They keep pressing forward, looking for somebody on the other end of that pass. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. That's to go out for a throw in ORU. Sub coming on for ORU is going to be number 12, Dante Brigida. Ball's kicked high. It's going to come out of bounds. And it's going to bounce up onto the camera area. It's going to be HBU throwing. Clock's going to stop here.
Overtime, you get a re-entry. No, that's not what we're talking about. You get a re-entry. We need to know the rule. I think you get a re-entry each period. You know the rule. You don't stop the clock on sub. It's called soccer. Like, you can't change the rule just because we're subbing. It's not a good rule, but you can't change it. That's fair, right? Yes, of course we're subbing a lot. We're down a man. Thank you. We would do the same.
Battling for a ball on that far sideline. It's going to be a cross in and cleared out by ORU. Still in play. Battle for it, HBU. That's going to go out for a goal kick. ORU. Sub's going to come in for ORU. It's going to be number 25, Blake Perrott.
Substitution for ORU, number 25, Blake Parrott.
We gotta win it, Blue. We gotta win it. Dante!
Ball comes in long. It's deflected back in towards the back line of ORU. Settling here in the midfield. Ball's going to be deflected out for ORU.
Patty's going to take it. Tongy, leave it. This step is I'm not, the big man's not going to run it.
Dante, get it! Wait!
You get in my way, I'll just run you down.
Stay focused here. Stay focused. Organize it. Organize it.
Ball comes in. Still in the air. Ball comes all the way towards the midfield. ORU's back line's able to control it. They're going to try to push the ball in towards the back line. Jorge's going to push the ball up hard and quick. ORU's able to step in front of it. They're going to kick it out. It's going to be a throw in HBU. Substitution for HBU is going to be number 20, Nick Coburn. He's going to come in for Nikola Vujicic. This is a pull-up. He's going to put it in towards the top of the 18. Daquan Thomas looking for the ball. It's going to be a handball. It's going to be a free kick at the top of the 18, just outside with 2.5 remaining. Free kick is going to be lined up with Gianluca. There's about a minute and a half remaining here in the second period of OT. Gianluca puts it on. It's to be deflected and cleared out by ORU. Tim Watson has it about midfield. He's going to send it back in towards his near side. Nick Coburn are looking for it. But it goes to the keeper, Miles Modicaf. Just over a minute remaining here in second overtime. ORU's got the ball in the midfield. They push it to this near side. They try to kick it out to push forward on this near side. It's 2-on-1. Battling for the ball. Dan Snellig's able to take it away. I think switch fields and push it forward. 45 minutes remaining. 45 seconds remaining. HBU's going to push forward on that far sideline. Ball's going to be crossed in, and it gets through. Off the bounce, it's going to be won by ORU, but Josue Palomino will be able to stop, turn around with 25 seconds left. They're going to get it out toward the far side, looking to get something into the box. This cross, this will be a foul on HBU. 10 seconds, and it looks like this game is going to come to an end with a score of 0-0. So final score here is 0-0. Huskies have 5 shots on goal. Oral Roberts 3. But no one's able to come away with a goal, game-winning goal here, as the final score finishes 0-0. Join us here in a few moments. We'll have head coach for HBU soccer come over for a short interview.
You're going to do an interview.
Yeah. Are you manning the camera for the interview? Are you manning the camera for the interview? Blue Jays. Yeah, we got an interview to do.
Hey, Kennedy.
Smith.
How's it going, Coach? Tough battle there. Final score comes down 0-0, 2 OTs. Not exactly the score you're looking for playing with a man down for ORU, but what's some of the positives you can take away from this match?
We controlled the entire match from first whistle to the last whistle, and they went a man down, and it just gave us more possession and more looks at goal, and we just weren't able to find it tonight. It wasn't because we weren't trying or the guys weren't giving the effort. It just was one of those nights where you had the ball and you just can't find a way to put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, it looks like y'all had great patience with the ball for pretty much the whole game, being able to take care of the ball, but weren't able to find that last pass or connecting shot to get a goal in. Anything about that first half goal that was disallowed?
Yeah, there are a lot of people on our bench that think he was onside by a mile.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't hold the whistle or the flag, and when that's the case, those guys disallowed it. And it is what it is. We got to move on, right?
Yeah.
We felt like we got one good look. We felt like we had some waves of possession that brought guys in, overlapping runs in the box, and we just needed that one more. Just couldn't quite get it tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. We'll look for another win back here next time.
See you Sunday. Thank you.
Can I get a copy of the game report?
Yeah.